YouTube, it's your boy J Man back with another video, man. And today I got a special video for you guys, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this video right here is gonna be called 2K put my small forward at point guard, and this is what happened. Now, this is gonna be a long video because I want to explain some stuff to you guys about how this went down and how I kind of understand why some people they might struggle at playing the PG position. Look, man. The PG position on this game is not as easy as it might looks. Now, I'm not sure because one, I'm a small forward and 2K put me at point guard, or I don't know if it's because of my speed or anything. I just know it's not as easy as it might look, right? Because you guys have to understand something when you're at the position. See, the kind of person I am if I ever made a PG, right? You're gonna understand what I'm saying. If I ever made a point guard, I would be the type to where I'm trying to get everybody involved because I look at it like this. And y'all seen this game right here. I was at shooting guard, but I did have 7 assists. But for some reason, the person, and these are with randoms too, but for some reason, we just kept winning games. And then I was staying because, I got off from work and I just wanted to keep playing rec. So I was like, I'm going to just stay in there because we haven't lost the game. So, yeah, back to what I was saying. The point guard position is like the quarterback in the NFL. That's how I look at it, right? Your job is to play smart, make the right decisions, and find a way to win the game. That's all it is to it. Now I will be the first one to tell you guys, I won all of these games that you guys are going to be seeing in this video right here. Right now, back to what I was saying. Now let me explain why the PG position is like the quarterback in the NFL or in football in general. First of all, you got 4 other guys you got to worry about on the court, right? You have to be aware of everybody where they're at on the court. You can't just come down because this ain't 2K22. I told you guys that this is not 2K22 to where you could just left, right. Oh, and I could shoot these 3. No, you can't do that, bro. That's not how 2K23 works. You gotta basically, like in the NFL, you gotta go through your progressions and see what you got. That's how it is in this game at point guard, right? Now, before we dive into some commentary and some other stuff like that, I want to give a huge shout out to you guys for showing the love and support, man. It means the world to me. You guys know I love you guys. And I always try to shout you guys out before any video I do because without you guys, I wouldn't be doing these videos, man. But anyways, back to what I was saying. And let me give a huge shout out to the Ice Cubes. If y'all want to know the secret to how Jay may be successful in the record randoms, it's these Ice Cubes, man. You know what I'm saying? Free promo. Let me stop. But then, yeah, I be drinking this too. This Gatorade, this glacier cherry. We getting off topic, bro, but like I was saying, y'all gonna see in these upcoming games with these 2 because I got 2 games for it because I think one guy, this is one of them. This don't count because this is the end of the one game. The other guy, I think he quit, and then the other one is actual full game, right? But look at it like this: point guard is like being a quarterback, right? I'm telling you guys, because I know you guys in the comments are gonna say, bro, nah, point guard is not hard to run. You just that build you have it's not good. Understand this. My build's not a point guard. I'm a small forward. So I'm saying what I'm saying because of my experience at the position, right? I've read it a couple of times, but what I experienced today or yesterday, you could say, it got tough because I had 2 big men on my team. Now, that's the key thing that I did, right? I understand this. As a point guard, if I know the type of place to have, because the place to have is not a person, I'm not trying to score points like that. I understood, got to get the big man involved. Give them opportunities down low. That don't mean I go down there, I force shot attempts. Because one thing I also understand is when 2K put me at PG, I wasn't getting my foul calls as I usually get for some odd reason. I don't know if because 2K just wasn't going to call it. I don't know if because they thought it was a bad take. But I felt like I got fouled a lot in this video. I really do. I feel like I got hacked. I'm talking about being patient and I'm still getting fouled, right? Now what you guys are going to see, this is what I'm talking about. This upcoming game right here, it's going to be the game the guy quit. But it's like this, right? Look at it like this, right? You know how I make my NFL videos and I'm saying Mitch did this and that. He did not go through his progressions. It's like that. But you guys got to understand something. I'm watching everyone on my team. Randoms again, but I'm on the team, so I say it's my team. And I am running PG, so I'm going to just say it's my team. I'm basically the point guard is the person in charge of the offense, right? That's what they have me doing. But the play style that I have, guys, is I'm not trying to score points, right? Y'all already understand that. Again, and one thing about me when I'm running point guard, I like to get the ball. I like to get the ball in my hand really fast because the longer you hold the ball, somebody gonna try to rip you, and that's how this game is. You will get ripped if you hold on to the ball. It's like in the NFL. If a quarterback is sitting back and he hanging on to the ball, you gonna get sacked. You're going to get stripped from it, whatever you want to call it. But I'm the type of PG or I'm the type of player, if I'm running point guard, I'm getting the ball out of my hands quick because I don't want the defense to think, oh, this guy, he's just not. And you see how I wait, and he's open, he didn't make the shot. But that's still the right decision to make, right? That's my whole point, bro. That's how I play. I like to get the ball in my hands quick. I'll read what I got. If I don't got nothing, okay, then I'm not gonna force nothing. Now y'all will see in this game, I had a couple of mistakes, and again, the mistakes I had are like, I guess you can say mistakes that you would expect a non-PG to have. But I mean, I'll take blame for it. I had a couple mistakes right here. I get the big man the ball, he scores, right? Using the big man, using his size down low, and that's what I was talking about in other videos. When I have a big that can do stuff down low, and he can finish on his own, it makes the game easier. Because now everybody can get involved, right? I'm just going to say, well, how is everybody going to get involved if the paint is cut short? Now you get more opportunity. You don't, because when you do that 5 out, your offense is not more predictable. I don't like running 5 out because everybody knows what you're trying to do. I don't like the 5 out, bro. I hate 5 out. I would rather play with a center, an actual defensive anchor or a paint. I said that the last year. You guys understand what I'm talking about. Again, I got the ball, right? I gotta go through what I got. Right here, nobody looks like they open. So I gotta be patient. Nobody's open. So again, I gotta take what the defense is giving me. But I will say this. It is not all of those times where I be getting on people saying like, bro, I'm open. Now some of the plays I do be wide open. Like I'm talking about after the play develops and people are still trying to make a decision. I be open, bro. And it's frustrating because I'm like, bro, back door, I'm open. After the plays develop, I'm still open and they continue to shoot a bad shot. And I'm like, why? I'm open. I'm like, bro, why would you rather shoot threes when you got the open man right here at the back door? Now, I wasn't calling back doors. Again, I'm playing with rims. I don't know these guys, but I'm pretty sure they knew each other because they all stayed for some reason. But one thing is this. I told you guys is this. I still played tremendous defense. I still found a way to get steals, which you guys are going to see in this video. Now, right there, they scored that 2 right there. That's a tough finish. We're down by 2 points. Again, as the PG, I got to slow it down and go through what I got, right? Going absolutely nowhere. That might, see, and again, I would want him to be in the corner right there. And that play right there, I mean, we still scored. But if he would have went to the corner, that would have been much more. I wasn't expecting him to just be right there. Because as soon as I went over there, he didn't move, and then he could have had an open shot, but he stayed there and he just didn't make it. And then again, he's shooting with the meters, so usually people that shoot with meters, they don't trust their shot. So that's nothing new. But we won all of these games, guys. So before anybody in the comments tell me, oh, that build is horrible, oh, you don't know how to run people. I'm not a point guard, but I'm a small forward, and it shows, right? Again, I'm trying to go to the open man. Again, they got meters on. Again, another opportunity. He don't want to shoot the ball. So it's like, that right there is what I want. But I don't want the guy to think that, oh, I'm missing so much, I need to stop shooting. Bro, keep shooting. But you got to knock one of them shots down. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to lie to you. You got to knock one of them shots down. You're wide open, bro. You're wide open. Right, so now we up by 2 points, right? I get the steal, 2K throws me out of bounds. And again, I'm doing play-by-play because I want people to understand what actually happens in these plays, right? And on top of that, I like to dive into these plays too. Pause. But you guys get the point. So right here, I don't think he's inbounding the ball, so they call a timeout and whatnot. And again, I think this guy I'm guarding, he was like 6'3", so I mean, I was kind of, wondering if they were going to try to put double screens on me, but I guess not. 3 ball, he can't knock it down. We get the rebound, right? So now, again, all the way, dunk it, they score, right? Again, I'm not trying to score points because, again, I'm worried about everybody else. See, we all have different mindsets, right? Some people have like Bear the Beast, for example, and again, love his content. He's a phenomenal, fantastic player. He's the type of PG. He wants to come out and score to show people that he can score and whatnot, or to try to, I guess, set the tone. But I'm not that type of player. I don't mind scoring on a fast break where I got blocked right there, but that wasn't the wrong decision to do. And again, this is not high rec, by the way. This is low rec, I believe. But yeah, Bear the Beast is a good example. He likes to set the tone offensively, let you know that he can score anytime he wants to, and whatnot. I'm not that type of player. I like to really, I want to get everybody else involved into the game because I don't want nobody saying I'm ball hogging or this is and that. Even knowing I'm not a PG, I'm not. So that is what my goal was. I was trying to play like an actual PG was trying to play in real life. You know, you play smart, you slow it down, you take what the defense gives you, and you don't force nothing. That's all. And guess what? That play style, guys, 3-0. I didn't lose not one game with these guys, but I did end up leaving because they were missing too many open shots for me. I'm sorry. And we had a close. Y'all gonna see we had a close game in the end. Look at that defense. Still making the right pass. I could have easily went up with that. But again, I'm at point guard. So my job is to make sure everybody else eats and I don't. That's the whole key. That's the whole point that I try to get out there, right? Because I'm tired of people telling me, look at this again, defense. Now this time I'm going to take that pause and I'm going to score that myself right there. Because again, I just stole that. That was a read right there. I made that, right? So again, we all can have different mindsets. But again, what I like to do, I like to make sure everybody else can eat before I do. Because I don't want nobody to think that, oh, this guy didn't give me no opportunities. No, you had multiple opportunities. I can score anytime I want to, which is honestly a fact. I could get out, wide open shot, he can't knock it down. But that's still the right play to make, right? Look, I'm wide open, mid-range, as y'all can see, green, automatic, right? When I'm open, I'm going to knock down the shot. That's just how I am, bro. But, like I told you guys, when I learned my shot, it was over with. I've been said that. But they're starting to quit and whatnot. But you see the type of play style I am, and you see the scoreboard. Am I ball hogging? I want y'all to tell me, how would you rate this performance? Again, I'm not a point guard. This build is not a point guard. I'm a small forward. 2K put me at PG for some reason, right? Again, he sets the screen. I go to the power forward. He doesn't shoot it. Instead, he's being patient. He goes up with that and whatnot. But I gave him an opportunity. Now that power forward, yes, he can shoot the ball. I gave him an opportunity. He just didn't want to take the three. So it's not like I'm not making the wrong plays here. He gets the block right there to get the ball back for some odd reason. I don't know how they got that back. Another block. And you see how that big man is blocking shots? That is why I would prefer a defensive anchor, because that stuff down low is not finna happen. It's not going to be so easy. They miss another shot, that AI gets another rebound, and they finally go out of bounds. So we get the ball back. So as you can see right now, I have a B+, 4 points, 2 assists, 1 turnover off that little BS out of bounds play. Again, got to go through what I got. This time I go up. I thought that was a foul. I tried to be aggressive, tried to get the foul call. 2K didn't want to call it. So it is what it is. But again, right there, I tried to be aggressive, so it didn't work. So they score right there on that fast break. Again, I got the guy cutting. He's gonna score that. So I'm reading every time I get the ball in my hands. I'm looking at everybody else. I'm not looking at me, because I gotta see. It's like, again, if you're let me give y'all a demonstration real quick. Let me tell y'all what I'm talking about. And I'm pretty sure half of you guys know what I'm talking about. But let me give you guys an example. If I'm at NFL, right? We in the NFL, right? I'm at quarterback. Hike, right? I gotta go through my progressions. I can't just hike. I'm gonna stare down this one guy and then I'm gonna throw a pick. That's what you don't want. That's what you don't want to do on the rec. You don't want to sit here, get the ball up the court. My eyes on the center the entire time. Take the ball. I'm gonna go to the center. Then the center, he's not expecting the ball, and then you rush an offense, bro. It's stuff like that I try to tell people, like, bro, as the PG, you don't gotta score. You just gotta know how to just run the position, right? Go through your progressions and hit the open guy. As y'all can see, I take the ball up the court every time, and guess what I'm doing? I'm watching everyone. My eyes on everyone, right? So that's what I'm saying. You guys gotta watch everyone. That little beat, that buddy ball stuff, I hate that to the passion. I cannot stand people when they play buddy ball, because that's how you make mistakes. You go in there with buddy ball. Oh, my buddy's right there. So again, another example for you guys. We in the NFL, right? Wide open 3 ball. I'm knocking that down again. But look, we in the NFL, right, guys? I'm looking at my homeboy right there, right? Every time before the play even develop. I got you. Yeah, it's like how Ben and AB did. And Ben through multiple picks doing this before, but hey, man, That's another story. Look, I'm looking at my homeboy. The defense reading what I'm looking at. They're like, oh, he just gonna look at him the entire time. Cause I done passed him the ball multiple times. He going to him, right? I hike the ball. Easy interception because I know what you're gonna do. You're predictable, right? But when everybody is getting involved, I don't know what you're gonna do. When everybody look at the ball moving, wide open 3 ball, he knocks it down. Look at how when I pass the ball, somebody else is open because I'm not just looking to go to one person. And that is why I get on a lot of you guys. And I don't know how he missed that layup right there. That was a Shaquille and full type player. I don't know how you missed that. That was a wide open layup. That's embarrassing. But bro, I see it happen way too many times, and all people have to do is play smart. Look at this wide open 3 ball. I knock it down. Just make the right decision, bro. That's all you gotta do. And I kid you not, high rec, low rec. Make the right decision. Again, I'm not a point guard. My build is not a PG. But from my experience in this video, I did enough to make sure everybody got involved. I did enough to make sure at the end of the day, we still won the game, right? So that is my whole issue. And that was my experience when I'm playing in the rec. Now you guys can see we're up 10-38. These guys are all cold. They're all just taking terrible shots. They're forcing offense. And you guys can see people are starting to quit. They don't want to play. And can you blame them? Look at the shots he's taking. That's the shots they take in rec. But look at the pass I make. Corner, 3 ball, wide open. He can't knock it down. But I'm giving guys multiple opportunities to make a play. Whether he makes it or not, he's still gonna get the ball from me because at the end of the day, my position, my role on the team right now is to make sure everybody else eats and I don't. Right? Again, wide open opportunity. He knocks it down. That's the whole point of the playing that role, and that is my issue, bro. And let me ask you guys, can you guys please put comments down below, and I'll make sure you guys, can we get this video to like 5 likes? I appreciate it though. I love you guys for real. But can we get some comments understanding how do you guys play the PG position? Do you guys like to be offensive heavy, or do you guys like to be like on some like how CP3 is? Now I know I'm not a PG, but I'm just giving examples. Do you guys like to play how a Rondo CP3 does, or do you like to play like a Curry style or a Kyrie Irving? You know, you like to go down the court, shoot the ball, or try to get offense going early, or do you just like to just make the right decision? Because I'm that type of player. I look at it like this: if I'm getting everybody else involved, and I don't care, again, that's why I made a video and I said sacrifice your scoring. If I made that video and I said I didn't care about that scoring stuff, you can see it in this video. I don't, but I'm still getting opportunities to score the ball. But guess what? I'm still going to pass the ball because at the end of the day, they got me at PG, right? So let me take an icebreaker real quick because, but you guys, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, look at the shots he's taking. Who's player to have? I don't got the most points, but I'm making the right decisions. I got 7 assists. Being smart, and that's all I asked for, bro. And again, not at PG. I'm not at PG. Now I'm gonna get to some of these comments that I got from my other video, I believe, yesterday. So we're gonna read some comments real quick since we at halftime. So let's get to some of these comments real quick. Let's see what we got. All right, let's go to it. And again, huge shout out to you guys too. We're at 406 subs. I'm trying to get to the goal of 500. So if you guys are watching this video and you are a new sub, can you please like and comment on the video, and most definitely subscribe? I most definitely appreciate it. I love you guys, and I really do mean that too. I don't just be talking and talking. I really mean that, and that's why I'm giving you guys videos, trying to get you guys videos out there day after day, because these videos are long, and which is why sometimes when I say like I'm gonna upload this video, I might take a day off. Say I'm gonna just upload because these videos are long videos, and the reason why they're long videos is because I like to explain to you guys play for play, reason for reason, and why I'm successful. Right now, they can't find a way to get a shot going. And before anybody says, and again, I'm not playing with no squad. I don't know these guys. I don't. They just stayed because they're like, okay, this guy, he knows what he's doing, right? And that's the thing about it. See, you will earn people's respect in the rec. If y'all win a game and you're with randoms, right? I almost double said what I said. If you're in a game of randoms and they stay after a game, you've earned their respect because they now know he knows what he's doing. We can win with this guy. But if after a game and they all leave, which I clearly after this upcoming game, not after this game, after this, I left because I didn't want to play PG after this because I just felt like I'm out of position and it's not my position. Even though I was finding ways to get it done, I wasn't comfortable at the position because it wasn't too much. But like I told you guys, I gotta watch everybody on the court. It was a lot to figure out, and I just got tired of doing it. And I decided to leave myself, and they also left too, by the way. So, but you see how these guys, none of them left. You've earned their respect because they now believe this guy. You can win with this guy. We can stay because we know we can win with him, and that's how you be successful in the rec, bro. You gotta be smart. That little, I told you guys in a video that I knew that was gonna get out there. I gotta go and get my numbers. Get rid of that, bro. I've been telling you. Have I not been telling y'all that? Have I not been telling y'all, yo, the only way you're gonna win in rec is sacrifice your scoring. I know sometimes where you guys see me in my videos where I go for 25 and I'm carrying the team and I'm dropping 30 or I'm doing this and that. That's the video where I said I got sold. I was playing high rank against those 99 overalls where I deserved to win that game. I had to do that because one, there was nobody else in the other team. We didn't have a PG. I had to step up. We didn't have a small forward. So we had two no positions to where somebody has to step up. Now in this game right here, this is the game right here. I was going up against a 6'9" PG. Now again, I'm not a PG, but the guy clearly averages 40. So again, I hit the corner, wide open three ball. He knocks it down. First play, I went through my progressions. I see the guy's open. I hit him in the corner. Right? Pause. So now we have a 3-0 game. I nearly get the shit right there. It doesn't go up, but we get a hand on that. I just said that we got a fast break opportunity. So now, being patient, looking for that big man. I give him an opportunity. He goes up. Again, notice how I give him an opportunity to make that play. Notice how I slowed down and said, let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. And you saw what happened. Look at the defense. Got a hand up. Good contest. Rebound. Kicks it out to me. Got triangle down the court. He's open. Just like that, we're up 7-0. Now we'll be the first ones to tell y'all this was a close game. And now the guy that I was guarding, all he was mainly doing was he was just using his speed to really just beat me on some of these plays. But I felt like I did a tremendous job playing my defense on that part. But we're now up 7-2. So again, you got to go through my progressions. Go through the corner. He goes back down to that big. And that's what I'm talking, bro. Do y'all see why I prefer a big, bro? And now let me tell y'all this, right? Again, understand it. Hold on, I'm looking at live footage. It says something about some shooting, right? I don't know what's going on, but understand this, guys. Let's say if that big was, let's say if he was like not a big and he was like some 6'9" and he just wanted to shoot threes. Now that is a problem because again, the shooting is not as easy as it was. Like that 5-out stuff would be tremendous in 2K22 because the shooting was easy. But the shooting is tough in 23. So, and you're playing with randoms, why would you run 5-out? 9 times out of 10, and they're shooting with me. There's no disrespect, but I'm just saying, if you're shooting with me, you don't trust your shot. And that's just how I look at it, bro. Right here, behind the back, I go back down into that big because he was cooking down low. I believe he's going to kick it out, or it's going to be a 3-second violation on them. It's going to send him to the free throw line. But if he wasn't doing what he was doing down low and he just wanted to shoot threes, we would be in trouble because now our offense is predictable. And that is my whole point about doing the obvious stuff than actually making the defense have to make adjustments. And that was the thing about this game. In this game, when they saw that I was trying to get the two bigs going, they made adjustments down low. But guess what? We still won the game. And I think this is the game right here where I feel like I got fouled a lot of times. 2K they wasn't calling no fouls. I don't know what 2K has against me on some of these calls, but bro, that one's obviously a blocking foul. But I got a lot of times where I tried to score, I tried to do this and that, I got fouled. But at the end of the day, we still won the game, so that's all that matters. And that's the whole point I be trying to tell people. Bro, I could have 2 points. At the end of the day, I'm trying to win. Now, if I'm wide open, then pass the ball. right? And I'm talking about when I'm not at PG. Because I know someone's going to say, well, you said this, but in this video, you were mad because you weren't getting ball. Because, bro, I was, in that video, I was wide open. Now, I did say I was supposed to get to comments, so let me get to some of those comments. Like, and I'm talking about wide open, nobody near me, right? Let me get some of these comments. Because I forgot to do that. Let's get some of these comments, man. All right, let me get some of these comments real quick. 259 views from that video yesterday. That's amazing, guys. Love you. And then the video before, we have another 259 views. So back-to-back vids, we had the same amount of views. That's amazing. I love that. All right, let me get some of these comments. 34 comments, guys. Keep it going. Keep it going. We need more. I want more opinions down low because I want to know what people have to say. Again, you see I go up right there. I thought that was possibly contact on that play. I thought that was a foul. But I tried to make another play. I made a wrong decision. It happens. But did I make that same mistake twice? Absolutely not. I don't think I did. But let me get some of these comments. All right. So we have a comment from Will J. He says, that's the problem in rec. Dudes come in with zero basketball IQ on both ends of the floor. They'd rather come in and play no defense whatsoever and check up bad shots. Those are the type of players I don't understand. It doesn't affect them because they don't care, but it affects the team that they're on. I'm tired of playing with scrubs with zero IQ. If you don't know how to play basketball, don't buy 2K or at all, period. I agree, bro. Everything you said, I most definitely agree with. My issue is this. Just make the right decision, bro. Like, if we're making the right decision and we still losing, and notice how I still get the steal right there, right? But I do a spin all the way with a dunk. But here's my thing. All I ask is for the right decision making. Most of these videos, again, y'all saw the video I dropped yesterday. Who led the team? And the reason why I said I carried that game, who led the team? Who was making the momentum plays? I'm talking about making the defense, getting some blocks, finding ways to get to the finishing at the rim. Who was doing that? It was me. Who was efficient? It was me. When we didn't have a PJ or a small forward, who stepped up? It was me. I stepped up because I wanted to win. I was making the right decisions. Like I said, I deserve to win that game. But y'all clearly saw in that video, Buddy called for the ball. Instead of him running the clock, he makes a poor, absolutely terrible, pitiful decision. He turns the ball over, and we lose the game just like that. So, like I said, when you're not making the right decision makings, you're going to lose the game. So, and that was my whole point, man. I just did not like that at all. So, and that's why I was frustrated in that video. But let me get to another comment. We have a comment from It's Animal. He says, I have dropped 50 multiple times this year and lost. Maybe missing 2 shots. Wasn't this upset, but it is a video game, bro. See, here's the thing you gotta understand about me, bro. The mentality that I have, and again, I'm not mad. We just, again, it's your opinion. We can all have different opinions. But my thing is this. I've always had that I want to win mentality. Like, people know me. If we could be playing Uno. If I lose, I'm going to be kind of not so happy because I want to win, bro. I'm that type of person. I want to compete, right? So it might be not that big of a deal to you, but when this has happened, like a mistake like that is obvious, right? And this guy's obviously starting to sell in this game right here. But it's obvious that, just hold the ball and run the clock. But when people don't want to do that, it's like, bro, are you serious? And you're saying like it's a game, like, bro, I get it. But that is a mistake. You should never do that. That is one of the most obvious things that you should know. Bro, who makes that decision when the clock is on your side, when you have the lead, when you are winning the game? Who makes that decision? So again, I looked at it as like, bro, there's no way I deserve to lose that game the way I played phenomenal all game long. And I'm not just, because somebody's gonna say, well, you mean in the first quarter? No, all game long I was phenomenal. I was smart. I was everywhere on the court. High rec, not low rec. I was everywhere on the court. So, and that's why I had that mentality. That's why I was mad yesterday, bro. But so there's somebody like Marvin Robertson. He says, not gonna lie, he's a true gamer. Unlike other guys, keep grinding, stay true to your craft. Appreciate you so much, Marvin. But you understand, like, I care. I want to win, bro. That's how I am. Like, even if I have a bad shooting game, I'm gonna find ways to get a couple of steals because I know how to read some of these plays. Now, right here, I get the ball again. Well, that was a 3-second violation on the center. I don't think that was. I was trying to go to the corner, but for some reason they didn't call that play. I think we got another comment. We got another comment from Murph. He says, J-Mid, add me, the King Murph. I got a big and a small for this shot. All right, just send me a friend because if you have send me a friend because I'll add you. But yeah, if y'all want to add me, y'all can go ahead and add me down low. But just make sure y'all let me know who you are and whatnot. But then we have a comment from Daniel. I appreciate you, Murph, too, by the way. I appreciate you. Then we have a comment from Daniel. He says, AJ, I feel your pain. Folks be selling my games, and every time I play this junk, I got a two-way stretch and paint piece goaded. Add me, son of a Daniel. I think I did add you yesterday, bro. I got to double check, but if not, I will most definitely add you. And I appreciate you, Daniel, for your comment. Brett Richards says, send Buddy to the G League. I kind of 3 people in the direction they made that pass. That was a horrible decision. See? And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's certain things that you just don't do. You just don't do that in that situation. Let me tell you how bad the play that he did was, right? I'm gonna give y'all another example behind the NFL. So let's say this, right? So let's say a team has the lead in the NFL and they're winning by 1 point, right? They're up by 1 point. They have the football, and there's 50 seconds left to go in the game. The other team got one timeout, right? So let's say the team that has the lead, they do a halfback toss. They get blocks down the field, right? Instead of him just getting down, because the clock is just trying to run the clock down, he's trying to juke people and trying to find his way to the end zone. And when he's juking people, the ball gets stripped, knocked out of his hand. He loses the ball. Now the other team gets the ball. They pick it up. They're running down the field. They don't get to the end zone, but they get in field goal range, right? Just like that, you lost the game. And that is what happened yesterday. Had the lead by 1. Instead of him letting the AI take the ball off the court so we can be smart, he called for it, got up midcourt, messed up, did a turnover. And you saw what happened. The rest is history. And on top of that, he shot 9 of 23, so you got to keep that in mind. I didn't even know he shot that bad until I looked at the end of the game. That was pathetic. We have It's K Camp. You said a play that did that M1 was tough that day. Yeah, that play was tough. I ain't gonna lie. We have coming from One Way Cam. He says, "I see you, J Mid. That is my brother, man. I appreciate you, man. Like, bro. Like, when I really get to where I want to go on this YouTube stuff, guys. Like, I keep my circle small, but One Way Cam is like really like my brother, man. Like I mean, like on some real brother type stuff. Like me and One Way Cam, like we been at it since like for years, bro. Like that is my brother. Same thing when I ain't seen the CR in months, but that's still my brother at the end of the day. I'ma still show them support and love at the end of the day because those are my guys, bro. I'ma rock with them guys. My circle's small for a reason, right? So again, appreciate you, Cam. You already know it's love, man. Love you, bro. But we have a comment from OG Kush. He says, I played last night. The whole team quit in the beginning of the first quarter. I still played with an AI and almost won the game by myself. So the game ended 69-79. They should make a 24-hour penalty for people that quit during the game. I think for the people that quit, like when they're in the locker room, they should be like, I don't know. It's like up for a toss because sometimes like I'll get paired to people when they're like a casual and they're like level 32 and I'm like, that's kind of a huge red flag. But when giving opportunities, some of them show that they can ball. But like for a guy like me, I play randoms 24/7 right now. My build is on GOAT. 9 times I'm in a lot of people don't leave because they know I can play. So, but I think that for the people that quit, like at the end of the games, or stuff like that should be like banned or something, or not banned, but like you can't play for this amount of time for doing that. But now some people I do that too because again they play that buddy ball stuff and they choose who they want to give the ball to, and I just don't like that mindset because it's like to me, if you're gonna play buddy ball, don't even go to rec. You don't. To me, if you're playing buddy ball, you don't want to win, right? You don't care about winning. That's how I look at it. Now y'all see in this game right here, this 6'9", I think 6'9" point guard that I had to guard.
he was getting to the basket a lot. He was causing a little bit of havoc, but these guys were hitting some perimeter shots. But let me get back to some of these comments too as well, though, because we have a lot of comments. We have a comment from Yo Jair. He says all bro had to do was stay still, shaking my head. It's not a hard task. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do. We have a comment from Stewie Griffin. He says, I just skipped to the end, and wow, now I see what you were talking about. See, and that's my whole thing. And that's why I said for the ones who didn't understand why I was upset or why I was frustrated, why I said, if you don't know why I'm upset, just skip to the end of the video. You'll see why. And when you skip to the end, you see why I was frustrated. All of that for nothing. And then the guys wanted to message me, like, trying to, like, I guess, laugh or troll in my face saying, like, oh, you guys suck, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bro, I don't know those people. And for, like, y'all to think that y'all are nice. Number one, I'm an 89 overall, and I outplayed all of you guys. I outplayed all of those 97, all of those 99 overall players in that game, and I still managed to lose. But it wasn't my fault. But another comment from Draco. He says this game is similar to what happened to me. We lost to the other team 73-71. My teammates shot 3 of 14 from the field, and I had 27 points and 4 steals. It happens. And my thing is this, right? If you're ever having a bad shooting game, maybe stop forcing shots. That is what I don't understand. Like when people, and I see it all the time in the rec, people are like, what? One of 8, right? Instead of stop shooting so much threes and you're forcing shots, they keep shooting them. They keep shooting them, thinking, okay, the more I shoot, the more bad shots is gonna go in. No. You're getting yourself out of rhythm. I've had multiple games where I had a game I started off like 1 of 5, 1 of 6, but in the second half I finished the game like 6 of 13 because I knew for one thing I was taking bad shots, right? So that's what some of y'all gotta understand. Like, stop taking bad shots, bro. For the ones who keep asking me how do I make some of these shots and whatnot, because I see people saying, well, how are you shooting 65% from 3 and this and that? I don't take bad shots. I take open shots, bro. I don't care who it is I'm playing. I'm not going to force bad shots because I have a play style, and you already understand that. But I got a lot of comments that I get, so let me stay on task. But like I was telling you guys, the whole point to me was just to play the role. We have a comment from TT. She says, J-Man, let's go. I appreciate you, TT. Love you, TT. I'm about to make TT a mod. Like, for the ones who've been here since I was, like, here and whatnot, I'm about to make y'all a mod. Like, Papa might be a mod. TT finna be a mod. I think Cam's already a mod. And then Stuart Griffin said, for the first 10 seconds, he says, you're acting as if you're taking these games too far. This is not the Olympics. Again, bro. But then you commented and you understood why. See, I mean, I'm glad you watched the second part of it and you understood why I was frustrated. And that was what I'm saying. I know it's not the Olympics, but when you've put in the effort, and you've put in effort, you've carried the load all game long against people that you know have the higher overall than you. It's like a slap in the face. It's like, bro, no matter how well I played, I still lost the game. And that's the same thing I said. I felt like how LeBron felt. No matter how much times he's carried a team, he still lost. So, and he is my favorite player of all time. We can discuss that later on. But I just think that LeBron is different, bro. Like, if we talking about greatest player of all time, I just think that somebody who is built like that, somebody that has difference, that has a tough bag. What I mean by that, he got a lot of go-to moves. He can do the fadeaway. He can shoot logo threes. That's like a signature move of him. He can be clutch in certain times. I'm not saying he is clutch, but in certain times, LeBron can say, you know what, give me the ball. I got us, right? He got that mentality saying, you know what, I can bring us back. That's how good and that's how much of a GOAT LeBron is, bro. And the numbers don't lie, the stats don't lie. And right here, that should have been a foul. Y'all see that? That's contact. No foul call. And y'all see this man is Do y'all not see what LeBron is doing at the age of what 30, what 39, 30? I mean, how old is he? What 39? I think he's 39. He about to be like what 40? Now that right there's a forced shot because I didn't want to force. But see how I get the ball back? I make the right decision right there. But see, let me tell you guys why I did that. Right? Understand this. I didn't want to take. I know I missed the shot, but I didn't want to. The shot clock is running down. Let me force one of these guys the ball, and they got to jack up a shot, and they mess up their opportunity. No, I'm gonna take the blame for that. So I went ahead and I took that bad layup because I'm like, you know what, that's on me. I'm gonna take the blame for that one. Again, when you're at PG, you gotta look for everything. Right there, I tried to bait that. He got the three ball off, and you saw what happened. He knocked down that three. So that was on me again. I thought he was gonna make that pass. Tried to bait it instead, but I go right back to the corner. He pump fakes. Now y'all are seeing, like, what did I tell you guys? In the second half, they made adjustments to when I was trying to get the big guys going down low, because they saw, okay, what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to go down low, right? Which I clearly was, because that was the advantage. We have two big men. Why wouldn't you not use the advantage that you have? Now right there, we turned the ball over right there. I tried to, keep up with this 6'9", but he's just too fast. I mean, these 6'9s are tough, man. And again, I'm not a PG, but some of those guys on his team started hitting those perimeter shots, and I think we just started rushing offense at one point. But like I told you guys, at the end of the day, we won the game, so that's all that matters to me. But overall, this experience for me at point guard was, I don't want to play point guard again. I just don't. I mean, it's not that I can't do it. I'm not comfortable playing PG on a build like this because, again, I'm not a point guard. Now, I know I did say my build can play 1 through 5, and it can. It has the potential to. If I max this build out, this build can be, it can play 1 through 5. I can play interior defense, so that's for people that's saying, well, you're going to get cooked down low. No, I can play interior defense. I get a decent passing on this build, maxed out and whatnot. So, again, it has the potential to play 1 through 5. Now, this shot right here is crazy. That was a crazy shot. Now, it has the potential to play 1 through 5, but I just don't. Right as of right now, I would not want to play point guard on this build right now because it's like a mismatch. I'm not the fastest. It's just a lot of things, and I'm gonna be going up against guys like 6'3". They got like speed and whatnot, 6'9". They got like some of these guys that are on these builds. They got some of them. They're not maxed out, but they have an upgrade over what I have on my build right now. So, and as I told you guys, they started hitting some of the perimeter shots. So I tried to figure out some ways to score myself, and I don't think it really worked. So again, I'm trying to go through what I got, trying to get the big man going. Now my thing is this: when I give the big man the ball and there's nothing there, he can always, just pass me the ball back. But for some reason, when I pass people the ball, they always think that, oh, I gotta score it. Like, bro, if it's not there, don't take it. Pass me the ball back, and we can try to find something else. And that's another thing too. People don't understand that. They'll say as soon as they get the ball, they gotta try to score. If it's not there, don't force it. Because when you force it, now you're giving them opportunities to get fast breaks off the turnovers. And that's how they kind of got back in this game. We turned the ball over a lot of times. It was just a lot of mistakes, and they got back into the game like that. But right here, again, nothing was really open. So I'm trying to be patient, see what I got. So again, trying to go back down to that big man. He goes up, he's getting blocked. As I told you guys, they made adjustments down low. And it doesn't matter because that's the end of the third quarter. But let me see if I got some more comments. But you guys get what I was saying, man. A lot of bad situations can cause you games, as we clearly saw yesterday. And you're kind of seeing it in this game. Just trying to be patient. Again, and I know somebody's going to say, well, you had this opportunity to score this play right there. But again, understand this. My role right now is point guard, right? So my job right now is not really to score the basketball. It's to really try to slow things down and try to get everybody else going. Try to get everybody else involved, right? I know I can score. You guys know I can score the basketball. But my goal in this video was to make sure everybody else eats before I eat. Knowing I'm a small forward, but in this game, they got me at PG. So I got to play a different type of basketball now, right? Which you guys clearly see that I'm not really struggling doing. It's just that this other team right there, I thought that was some contact, try to get to the basket, didn't go. But it was this team, they made adjustments, and it showed. They made some adjustments. They started hitting some perimeter shots. and they went on a run. Did they win? Absolutely not. Was it close? Most definitely. But did they win? No. Again, wide open, three ball, water. I told you guys, I can score, but I just want to play a type of smart basketball, and I want to make the right decision. That's all about what J-Med does. And you guys can see it in the video. When I'm given opportunities, I'm scoring the basketball. So I'm taking what the defense is giving me. Pause. But let me see if I can get some more comments in another video right here. I think I've already read these comments. But yeah, man, like, I really do appreciate you guys. Like, you guys are amazing, man. Like, there's a lot of people that don't have the numbers that I've been pulling lately, and I just love the fact that when I say, can we get 5 likes on this video, I wake up the next morning and I have over 15 plus likes. Or when I say, can we get some comments down below, I wake up in the next morning, we have over 25 comments. It's like you guys would say, you know, we got you, we got you. It's like some of you guys are actually watching these videos, and I appreciate you guys. Most definitely. Now right there, I thought about taking that shot, but I thought the defense, I thought he was going to, see, because another thing in this too, right? Like I told you guys, you got to also think, what is the defender going to think you're going to do? That shot, y'all probably saw, bro, you was open. But I'm also thinking that 6'9" is going to think I'm going to take that shot. So I thought he was going to jump and thinking, okay, he's going to shoot the ball. But no, I was just trying to be patient. I was going to move and go to the mid-range and then take my time. But you saw it didn't work. So to get the ball back right here, I'm playing good defense right there. He goes to the corner. He finds where to get to the basket. He got me on that one. So now, again, that clock is important. Right here, I gotta force the ball because now he's trying to like play me so close and whatnot. So a foul is called on them. That's gonna be on the white team. So I mean, it's gonna stay with us. But like I told you guys, the overall experience at PG, it was. I mean, I like the challenge because that's not my position, but it was decent. I won't grade my performance fantastic, but I was like I told you guys, I'm always gonna be solid. Like I'll grade my performance solid performance. Had over 5 assists almost nearly every game. Had I only had 1 turnover each game. And we were efficient from the 3-point line, and we got some open looks and got some open shots to knock down, and that was my goal. And at the end of the day, we still won the game. So knowing as many times I didn't really get to the free throw line off some of these plays, but we still won the game, and that's all that matters to me, bro. And I'm glad that I earned those guys respect after those couple of games, but I just didn't want to run PG after that. So I mean, it was an overall good experience, and do I want to do it again? Probably not. I really probably don't want to do it again, guys. I mean, that's just... I told you guys, when I play 2K, I like to have fun, bro. Like, I don't want to, I have to just, like, locked in every single game. Like, sometimes I just want to lay back and chill and have fun. When I was playing these games, I couldn't really do that because I had to watch everybody else on the court. My role became a bigger role when they put me at PG, so I had to be eyes looked out. I had to be looking out for everybody else, and you guys saw that. But did we turn the ball over or something? I'm trying to figure out what happened. So I made that pass right there, giving him opportunities. He's gonna kick it out, go to the power forward. And he takes that shot. He can't knock it down. So again, appreciate all of you guys for love and support. This video is about to end, so I'm gonna let you guys know. I got a lot of more videos I gotta drop. I got tons of content that I still gotta get out there. I got a lot of videos that I gotta get out there and whatnot. But until now, J-Mid is Timothy, and we out of here, man. Again, I'm just gonna finish this game real quick. Hold on. We're gonna finish this game real quick, guys, man, and thank you for everything you guys have done. Once again, I just want to tell you guys thank you so much, man. Like, thank you. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I think my total views I hit is 52,000 views total. I've had this channel since 2013, ever since I was like a kid, and To have over 51,000 people click on one of my videos is insane, bro. That's a lot of people. It really is. To have over almost 11,000 views in the last what, 20 plus days. To have over at least 1,200 watch hours is amazing, man. And it's all because of you guys, man. So I want to say one more time, thank you guys so much, man. Y'all saw this game got close to the end, so they foul right there. But we won the game, though. It don't matter. Okay. So, yeah, man. These are long videos, though, no cap. But I explained everything I wanted to explain to you guys, so, man, that's gonna do it, man. And notice how I did not say, you know what I'm saying. Have y'all peeped that? I've stopped saying that word time and time and time. My hair getting long, though, no cap. But yeah, man, we out. Dude stays on goated for a reason. Bar didn't move not a single thing.